Salam Namaste. Welcome to Gita Motivation. The first pillar of success, according to Gita philosophy, is Yagna. Yagna literally means sacrifice. It also means a mission or a purpose. Just to clarify, I'm not talking about this Yagna. This is only a religious ritual, and Bhagavad Gita does not talk about this at all. Generally, our main objective in life is to make ourselves financially and emotionally secure, to create a safety net so that we can live happily in that safe zone. This requires us to acquire wealth, possessions, comforts, status, power, etc. And we work really hard, literally. We strive day and night to achieve this, and we limit ourselves to a job, to a relationship, to a religion, to a culture, to a community, to a region, so that we can feel safe, so that we don't get hurt. This may sound ironic, but in this process, we succumb to a life of insecurity. We become insecure of losing stuff. We become insecure of losing possessions, losing comfort, losing respect, losing our status in society. The concept of yajna presents us with an interesting ideology, an interesting reality of life. We cannot achieve fulfillment without this quality of sacrifice. By merely keeping ourselves in that safe zone, we cannot experience real happiness and we cannot experience real fulfillment. Gita simplifies this concept in 2 steps. One is yajna, a general sacrifice. Number 2 is Maha Yagna, a specific sacrifice or greatest sacrifice. Let's talk about yajna. Nothing in life we can achieve without sacrifice. For example, sacrifice our ego to build strong relationship, sacrifice our temptations for better health, sacrifice our time for education, sacrifice small pleasures to work on big goals. Every single action we perform in our day-to-day life can be divided into either negative or positive. There is no neutral action. I mean, if you analyze your actions to a minute detail, they always either lead to a positive result or a negative result. There is nothing like neutral result. So in short, we are sacrificing one thing on expense of the other. Either we are sacrificing positive on the expense of negative or negative on the expense of positive. So obviously yajna means sacrificing all the negative thoughts, negative ideologies, negative actions, and work towards positive goals. Every time we do this, we are living a life of fulfillment, we are living a life of purpose, and we are getting closer to fulfillment. This is reality. It may sound ironic, but sacrificing short-term pleasures will actually bring us closer to fulfillment, closer to experience fulfillment. Now let's talk about the second type of yajna, which is Maha Yagna, a greatest sacrifice, a specific sacrifice. Let's take a look at the 3rd chapter in Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga, Yoga of Action, and 9th verse. Yajnarthat karmanyunnetra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tathartat karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Works other than those that are performed for the sake of sacrifice bind you to the world. So perform work for the sake of sacrifice without attachment. This is not as complicated as it sounds. Every action we do, if it doesn't have this quality sacrifice tagged to it, it will bind us to the world, in the sense to materialistic and worldly achievements, to the safety net in that case. Those actions make us chase after social validations. So if you think about it, yajna is not talking about general sacrifice. It is talking about a specific type of sacrifice. We work very hard to keep adding up to our possessions, to our wealth, to our comforts, to get social appreciation, to get social validation, to get social respect, to get social security, etc. If you pay close attention, what's happening here? We are depending ourselves for our happiness on that false sense of safety net, which in turn is heavily based on external factors. And we never have control over these external factors. That's why Sri Krishna Paramatma instructs us to sacrifice the desire and pursuit of every single objective that make us depend on it for our happiness. The safety net in this case, any small disturbance happen to this safety net, we get panicked, we become unhappy. So the belief system, giving up on the belief system that my value is based on how I am perceived in society instead of how I see myself. My value is based on the comfort, luxuries, and possessions I have. The more I have, the more expensive I have, the more valuable I am. The relationships I maintain willingly and unwillingly, just to show that social status. Friend circle I have, the bigger circle, the better I am. Being pretentious, do I look cool? Do I look rich? Do I look beautiful? This belief system completely obliterates your authentic personality, and sacrificing and giving up this belief system is the most difficult thing to do. That's why it is called Maha Yagna, the greatest sacrifice. If you think about it, if you take few minutes of your life and self-reflect and ask yourself, how much am I dependent on others for my happiness, like my family, my friends, my children, my wife, and the wealth I have, and all the activities which requires one of these things, right? And you will be shocked. There's so much dependence on external factors for our happiness, right? Once we realize that our happiness, the true happiness and fulfillment is in self-appreciation and self-validation, and in identifying our uniqueness and our unique purpose of existence, our values, our character, our personality will have this amazing shift of our mind, amazing mental shift. Now everything you do it to live your purpose. For the sake of yajna, you have sacrificed every single idea of social validation. Now this will bring us very close to experiencing real happiness and real fulfillment. And this will create that real safety net based on your personal values now. And this will be unbreakable and impenetrable. And this yajna also bring you courage to come out of that safety zone and experience the richness in the world, experience the richness of your spirit, the divine energy, and the connection with the supreme creator. This is Maha Yagna. Once you implement this yajna in your life, you will truly experience real happiness and real fulfillment in your life. I'll meet you in the next video with the second pillar of success and fulfillment, continuation to yajna. Until then, start implementing Maha Yagna in your life. I wish you a very best of luck. Have a wonderful day. Jai Hind.